快呢？ Go. Yo, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the first live stream of today. We're going to be watching Critical against New Epoch, TankiSport Season 2, and I'm with the amazing Treasure, Kai, and our lovely, lovely broadcaster versus. How are you boys doing today?
I'm
Thank you
doing
very much.
amazing, thank you, Jack.
I'm doing well as well. Thank you.
You're welcome, you're welcome. And yes, I mean, as you can see by the stream, we are going to be watching Iran on setups for the first two, and I wasn't really paying attention before, but we're going to be doing it again afterwards.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
What's round 3 and 4? It's setups again on Iran, isn't it?
If I'm not mistaken, it is, yes. So we're
Yeah.
going to be seeing 4 rounds of setups Iran.
With
So I
that.
hope you guys like this map and format.
Exactly. And I'll let you boys introduce the teams. And
Monza is already about to capture this flag they pulled while we were still introducing ourselves. And the first capture goes to Critical.
Maybe we could introduce the players.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so for New Epoch we have Rules, Force, One, Mafios, Modest, and Sunshine.
Yeah, for Critical we have Antibiotic, Shiny, Anything, Muzza, Richard, and Empty Slot.
Exactly, and as you can already see, we've already got a first capture from the critical side with just only 2 minutes into the game, and I mean, 2 minus 10 does make 8 minutes left, so it's going to be quite interesting to see what's going to happen here. 4 rounds on Iran setups is going to be really tedious, but I mean, they chose it, so we'll see how it plays off for them. I mean, I'm thinking that both teams are confident on this map. But who's got the more dominance, and what's your thoughts on how it's going to play off here?
I believe that Critical have been playing setups Iran for quite some time now. Like the previous games they played were all on Iran, so I believe that they have a slight advantage because they already know the map very well.
Yeah, you're actually right. I didn't actually think about that, and we have seen them on this map a lot. So yeah, I think that could be a key point in this. But also Nuepo or Avalon, I want to see what they're going to be bringing out in this match here because they did choose it as well. So maybe they might think they might
We do
have
see
the
Force pulling
upside.
out towards the back. Sunshine trying to block anything in Antibiotic, but Antibiotic sneaks through Sunshine somehow. Was a good
Yep.
return by Critical though.
Indeed.
We do
Which
see
is-
another push coming in from Muzza. Force and Sunshine are hot in his heels and he won't get very far.
We see a counter attack from Vavi or New Epoch right now. A lot of players pushing in. Actually, all of them. And we do see Modest pull. He has taken out. Maybe Rules can pick this up. He does, but he also gets taken out. And it seems like Critical are going to return this flag.
Yeah, I don't know why, but that didn't really feel like a coordinated attack by New Epoch.
No, they just kind of rushed in, like all of them, at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know, like, this doesn't seem to be working out too well for them at the moment.
Yeah, you gotta. I mean, there is still 6 minutes and 20 seconds, so they might change it up here. I mean, we are seeing one possibly gonna take out Sunshine here. He is on cooldown now, but we also see Empty Slot just above him, but Force coming up behind up against Antibiotic along with Modest. But can he get out of it? He's gonna get killed. Mafios is gonna pull that flag, but it's just a cluster of people in there right now. Modest gonna pull that flag, and that's gonna be a return for them, unfortunately.
Yeah, we do see Muzza, he keeps trying to push into here. But, like, his teammates aren't very close to him, and he does drive over that mine, so he's very low HP right now. Yeah, and he gets taken out by one who looks back just on time.
On the other side, we see Modest pulling the flag. He gets taken out, and it's a return, but still a lot of New Epoch players remaining. We also see Force go in for a push.
Did you see that shot by Shiny? This guy got 3 kills with a single shot.
Yeah, quite an epic shot.
Yeah, granted one of them was his teammate, but still, was a nice shot.
Yeah. Is that still 3 shots though, or?
Yeah, it still counts in my book.
Yeah, you love to team kill people, don't you?
Mhm.
Nah, but on the other hand, Empty Slot's pulling this flag and Sunshine's gonna take him out. Oh, he doesn't get the return though, but Force gets a really nice spawn there. And surely anything can't do much in this situation. Oh, it's gonna go under Mafios, but Mafios will get the counter kill here and will take him out and return that flag surely.
Yes, I do have to say it's smart by Critical to keep pushing in for more flags, because this way they're keeping New Epoch occupied and forcing them to focus on defense instead of trying to pull flags themselves.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, we are seeing Modest going up there a lot and also Mafios from behind, but they can't really do much in that situation. They're just 2 players. And yeah, Nuepa, I think they're really going to step up their game here, get control of mid and possibly help Mafios and pull this flag in. It's going to pull this flag, but can he get through antibiotic? And he can't.
Brill's pulling through the center there, gets blocked by his teammate Modest there because of an unlucky situation. Force trying to take the flag right there. It's very low on HP, and it does end up being a return for Critical.
Yeah, but
That
look
was a
on
nice
the other
attempt.
side.
Yeah.
NET Slot pulled that flag, and this is gonna surely be a capture for them. Oh, that's disappointing.
Empty Slot manages to pull all the way without being noticed, and what seemed like an attack from New Epoch turns into a capture for Critical, and it's 2-0 now with 3 minutes remaining. It's looking promising for them.
Yeah, I do have to say that was such a sneaky pull. I didn't even notice. I was focusing on the New Epoch's pull there.
We do see them pull here. We see Rules pulling the flag. Although Musa spawns on him and they take him out. But Mafios can maybe pull this. Who knows?
Gets quite lucky on the timing there. Musa just used up his repair kits, but he's gotta keep his distance because of the splash damage.
Yeah, he's pulling that flag up against Empty Slot, but Modest is there to possibly block. This might be their first capture, but Antibiotic, can he get this return? And he won't.
Mod is doing
Oh,
so
yeah.
much damage with that firebird, but
Look at
gets
Musa.
taken out
Oh.
still.
Yeah, that was it's really close on their behalf. Antibiotic possibly could have got that return, but such low HP, and I believe he didn't have a DA as well, so
Definitely well played from Mafios.
Yeah, for sure. Both teams are keeping up the pressure. They keep trying to like push into the opponent's base and pull flag, just as we see Antibiotic doing right there. Although his double armor does run out, and Rules is really low right there. That repair kit is right on his path. That's very nice, and does not end up being a capture yet, and Shiny captures it in the end.
there's still 1 minute and 20 seconds on the clock here. So I mean, they are down 2 flags, Nuepo. So they've really got to do something if they want to tie this round out, or possibly get 3 flags to win this round. And it's gonna be hard. Not even possible, I don't think. I mean, I think we're gonna have to see what happens in the second round. I think it was a bit ballsy taking on 4 rounds in Iran, but I don't know. They might pop off somehow.
Yeah, they might maybe like New Epoch has to warm up slightly beforehand, like getting used to the map and the format fully, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, learn their play styles. But yeah, 30 seconds down, and honestly, I don't think we're gonna see much. Modest is gonna pull this flag, but I think he knows he can't get anywhere near to a capture.
Yeah, Moza was kind enough to unflip him right there, so he has a chance to still pull.
So yeah, the first round is gonna go to critical, making the total score 1-0 to them.
Yes, and we'll also be opening up the form right about now. The form will be opened for about 2 minutes, so don't forget to leave your nickname in the link in the description.
Yes, so the form's open, like I said, and yeah, so 1-0 for critical. And I mean, after seeing that first round, do you think it was possibly a mistake for them to choose another set on Iran, or what do you think will happen just before another round here happens?
I honestly don't really know yet, but from the looks of the first round, critical seemed to be doing good in offense, and Vavalon don't seem. I mean, most of the times when critical pulled, it seemed like Vavalon was either respawning or on the other side of the map. So
Yeah, so we have definitely had critical with the more efficient attacks.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for real. And I think we might see them do even better this round. I think after that boost of getting 3 flags in the first round and only them getting one, I think they're definitely gonna pop off even more. Honestly, I'm gonna say it now, I do think this might be a 4-0 game. Um, and they might get all 6 points from this, but I could be wrong. And I really hope Neuropo does do something well here. Because I mean they're not doing the best in the points compared to some teams like Team Pointers at this point.
Yeah, that's true. But team pointers have been doing exceptionally well so far. So
Yeah, I believe they have another game today, right?
Indeed, I believe they are playing against Limerence today.
Oh, Kai.
yeah.
You ready for this?
I mean, I guess so.
Good luck. Good luck.
Thank you.
And we're gonna also be joining one of their calls also in this round. So I mean, we can choose any call from the looks of it. So I think we'll possibly just see how it does go, and then join whoever does have who's in maybe the most hype stage. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me too.
Alright, so the second round has just started. The players have solved, and already some aggression coming through from both teams. We see Empty Slot and Antibiotic already taking some map control. And one is also pushing into critical space. He'll get taken out very quickly.
And we do see a bunch of critical players pushing in for the flag. They do take out Sunshine.
Yeah, Shiny's supplies are all out there. He's only got his DA and he will get taken out. He actually gets taken out by Empty Slot from the looks of it. But all of them did get taken out on respawn now. But look at the Avalon here. We see Modest, Force, and also one in the back there. Force really pushing in, but Muzza and Richard are on site. And it runs over that mine as well and it's going to get taken out. Nice, well played from Richard, just staying under him and not giving him a chance to shoot him at all.
Yeah, that was well played by him.
Indeed it was. Now we see quite a lot of critical players push in. We see Empty Slot preparing to jump, perhaps.
Any
He
minute now.
decides to do some damage before. He does jump. He's trying to pull the flag.
Trying to clear the way for him. Takes our rules just in time to take the repair kit, but nice shot by Shiny. But it's not enough to prevent him from returning.
Yeah, unfortunately for them. And it's a bit of a slower game here. We did see a really early capture from Critical in the last round within just the 2 minutes of starting. But I might have spoken too early. Avalon aren't doing that bad right now. I mean they're getting closer to captures here. But I do think Critical are being the more of the aggressors here. We're definitely seeing a lot from empty slot really trying to pull that flag, and Richard playing really, really well in defense mainly.
It does seem like New Epoch are more focused on defense currently. They always make sure to have at least 1 or 2 players on defense.
And from the looks of that, it's mainly Mafios, isn't it?
Yep. He's putting in work with that Firebird, that's for sure.
Indeed. Also, Richard and Antibiotic here mid. Also, Shiny on the back here, and it's only Sunshine. Forces on top. Rules just spawns, and Sunshine will take out Shiny there, and that will be a return.
Yeah, you're definitely right. Vavlon are way more careful about their defense this round. Like anytime like critical players get close, like 1 or 2 players return to defense immediately.
Yeah, definitely.
Which call should we possibly join, do you think?
I guess let's go with critical first. Like I'm actually kind of curious about their comps, especially after last game.
Right, you're right. Do you wanna pop in their channel maybe a couple seconds there?
Yeah, let's go.
Versus? Nice.
В столах у них, я в столах у них.
Центр
У нас
Жига.
Жига
И
центр.
рикошет, флаг плохо.
Помогу.
Справа.
Окей.
Рикошет флаг берет. Прямо
Жига
сейчас.
0.
У них 4
Рик
штук.
по респам пойдет. Не пойдет.
Не уйдет,
Нормально,
не
флаг.
уйдет.
4 штук сейчас. Они жмутся.
Нормально, нормально.
Я
Ричард, поменяй резист, наверное.
Вверх, вверх.
Лево у нас-
Слева у вас, мол.
Блядь, ладно. С молота солил.
Лево рельса.
Релю буду дамажить.
Лево гром. Далеко
Да,
еще.
лево плохо.
Это нормально.
Рик в центре.
Гром играй, Ричард.
Рик идет, да.
Накидал Рику.
Я на гром
Рик
стреляю.
едет, Ричард дочь, он едет.
Едет.
Жига битая.
Я убил
Один флаг.
гном.
У нас справа молот.
Жига-
У нас
Жига
на кавере
смотрите, без
лежит.
аптеки.
Без аптеки молот, право.
Я
Жига далеко.
вижу, он меня убил, молота.
Молот сзади, молот
Я
сзади.
вижу,
Вижу.
Пол хп
Александр,
может быть.
Рель убил.
Разберем.
Я увожу походу. Право.
Давай, я помогу
Центр
чуть-чуть.
можешь идти.
Давай, давай.
Не-не-не.
Я не тру
Ну, я помогу, МТ, го.
Не-не.
Центр Жига.
Есть, давай.
Не, там риса.
А, ну,
Я тут.
Давай,
Жига,
давай,
бе-
можно.
Жига без аптеки центр.
давай.
Рик у нас.
Может, вывозим.
Тебя Жига сейчас встретит. тебя
Вулкан,
Жига встретит.
стреляйте на вулкан.
Без аптеки Жига.
Меня убил.
Забейте.
Не.
Рик без
Рикошет
аптека.
флаг.
Пол хп рикошет. Без аптеки.
Если
Я его добью.
Играйте больше право. я-
Справа 2.
Центр молот.
Я понял, я посмотрю.
Сзади
Что
Жига,
там?
справа,
У нас
справа.
центр 2 и Жига сзади.
Я
Громар буду,
Я
громар
убил
убью.
Жига.
Пол хп.
Я на грома кидаю и делит это.
У нас слева рельса заходит.
Играйте
Рик,
это
без
все.
Ты пока
Аптеки.
Ричард тебе идет помогать.
Я
Нормально.
уехал, я уехал. Центр их флаг.
Я кстати поснимаю.
Он без
Нормально,
аптеки.
нормально.
Ой, хорош.
Вулкан без аптеки фул.
Ребят,
Лево.
право играйте.
Лево рельса еще.
Жига, Рик.
Жига справа. Он меня убьет.
Центр рельса.
Окей.
Смотрите на флаг, на флаг.
Он
Я
без
флаг.
аптека на КД.
Реля 0.
Флаг.
Флаг нет.
Не уйдет.
Нет.
Справа Рик.
От меня поснимали
Идите атак на КД полик.
Больше
Yeah, so we're back, and I mean, you you guys know more Russian, so I'll let you start off. But I just want to say beforehand, I think this round is definitely a lot fiercer than the last one, and definitely putting pressure on them. But what about you guys?
Yeah. From what I could tell, you're completely right. It sounded pretty chaotic. Like everyone was giving call out at the same time. So. Like
Yeah.
they're definitely really trying this round.
Indeed, even though they won the first round, it doesn't seem like they have stopped to focus. They're still laser focused on making sure to get those 3 points.
Indeed.
Yeah,
and-
you can see that by this amazing pull by Empty Slot, but unfortunately he does run into Mafios who just seem to spawn there. And Sunshine is also pulling at the same time.
Johnny will take him out, but can't get that return, and his DA is gonna run out. Oh, he does get the kill. He's gonna get that return. Wow, that was really nice. But on the other hand, Modest is there, uses his repair kit, and is up against Antibiotic at this point. He's gonna get trapped in there. Muzz behind him with a nice spawn, and it's gonna have to self. Gets killed actually by Muzz. They're gonna leave that flag there. Mafios on the other hand, and I do think we're gonna see a major push from both teams at this point, and even people in the chat are saying it was a confusing call, which I do agree on. I think it was really, really chaotic, and I think even for Avalon, it might be when we do join the next game's call.
Yeah, it might be, honestly. Like, since they're down a flag, they must be feeling the pressure as well. I mean, down a round.
Yeah, I mean, even if Critical do tie this, they will get the win, so we'll get those 3 points. So that I think they're really trying to hold it off at this point, but also try and put the pressure on them as well. But that in the beginning when they were really dominant, they're losing it now. Look at Avalon swooping in there like a bunch of flies, one by one at this point, and I think they're losing their defenses. They're losing their walls. And Mafios is going to pull that flag up against anything. He's going to use his repair kit as well. It's going to get taken out. Sunshine to pull it though. Empty slots there. Oh, they're going to get this return. Surely Rulers can't do much. I don't think. It's 2v1 at this point. Misses his thunder shot and Sunshine. Bloody hell.
Force picks up the flag. He keeps going. Though he's heavily focused by Antibiotic. Can he recon?
Oh, that was so close. Anything took advantage of the confusion and is spilling the flag on the other side of the map.
So
Which
we do
turns out to
see.
be a really smart move.
Yep, indeed. We do see a standoff here in the last minute.
Yeah, and it's really chaotic one from the sounds of it. I bet their calls are really hectic and Shiny up against Modest. Believe is now is on cooldown and possibly Force and Modest can get this return. Look behind them, they've got one Mafios Rulers coming in. They're all just going in and they get the return and Sunshine gets the capture in the last minute. Possibly making this 1-1 at this point. Not too sure if they'll be able to do this in 15 seconds.
Yeah, I think the score will be 1-1, and both teams will receive 1 point for this half.
Indeed.
But still, that was really unfortunate for Critical. They were winning. All they had to do was hold the flag, but Avalon made a great push and did end up returning that flag eventually.
Yeah, so definitely a better round from Epoch this time around.
Yeah, I think I was wrong to speak too soon, saying that they'll win all these points because I mean that was a really nice coordinated. I mean it was really hectic from Avalon, and I think they're lucky in some stages to actually manage to re-pull that flag out of some situations. But in the end, they did get that capture. So I mean, good on them. And we're gonna be going into the third round. But before that, we're gonna be choosing the winners.
Yeah, indeed. I believe the winners should be on your screen right about now.
Yes, and the winners are I Am Impossible or Impossible, Paulinka66 and Kathmandu. Congratulations guys, you'll receive your promo codes via forum PM, so make sure you've logged into the English forum before.
Yeah, and with that being said, the forms are open once again, and we're gonna be going into the third round on the same map, same setups, same format. I mean, I believe, right? So yeah, it's gonna be another hectic 2 rounds, and I'm sure that possibly that Babylon could win this from the looks of it.
Yes, but I don't see new Epoch in the battle right now. Perhaps a new battle is being created right now.
Yeah, possibly. Cheeky gold box there being dropped.
Yes, so I assume we're going to be waiting for a new link.
Yes, sir. And I think so. Is that? Oh wait, you can't see the check. Um, yeah, I think it might be a new link.
Yeah, probably.
Not
In the
giving up that.
meantime, what are you guys' thoughts on the previous two games?
You know, I thought you were gonna say in the meantime, I'm gonna do a sing and dance, but yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought it was really, really interesting from the first round. Honestly, I thought it would be really easy for Critical from what you said. How they've played this map multiple times, which honestly, I don't know why it was so nose blinding for me. Because I mean, I've seen them play before in this match, and they did fairly well. So I mean, I thought they'd win all 6 points, but surely Babylon have put up a fight and they're not going to give up that easily. So in the second round, you could see that they were trying to get those points back, possibly tie it out, which they did do. So I mean, I think this third round's definitely going to be a key one. And regarding the last round, I think whoever does win this round, it's going to be a massive demotivator. But what about you, Kai?
Yeah, honestly, I mean, I do think both teams are really like. It's going to be even more, what it's called. Not per se hectic, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Difficult for either team to pull flags and capture, since both teams will be really focusing on defense and not losing their own flag, while at the same time trying their all to pull the opponent's flags. So.
yeah, I agree. I mean, I think I mean, in all cases, all rounds are hectic. Whatever you play, it's gonna be hectic, and you're gonna have your bad and op moments, right? But I think it's gonna be hard on both of them, and I especially think maybe it might be harder on Critical because if they do lose this, I mean, the first round they did so great. It's gonna be hard seeing like how did we do so great on the first round and we're losing now, you know?
Yes, that might be true, but
I mean, I could be possibly wrong. I'm normally wrong about most things, so we have to wait and see, right?
yeah, exactly. I mean, I honestly don't know. Like, it does seem like Vavalon or New Epoch, they weren't really focusing too much on defense in the first round, whereas in the second round they were really like actively coming back whenever someone like was near their base.
Yeah, perhaps the first round functioned as more of a warm-up round for them. Who knows?
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. So yeah, for some reason we're still waiting on a new link with nothing happening yet. Mm.
Man, like Lotto in stream chat, how you doing, buddy? Uh, but yeah, I think here we might be seeing the same link here. I'm not too sure what really is happening. Okay, so the asking. Okay, I think we might see a reset actually, because the what is it, referee is asking. Okay, so
Yeah,
yeah,
okay,
we're gonna
so
see a rejoin.
we will be using the same map and they will be rejoining, but there was some confusion, I do believe, because it hasn't really happened before that they played the same map twice in a row in the same format. So normally they'd have to recreate the map, but players
Yeah,
themselves were probably wondering as well, like whether they had to recreate or not.
yeah, exactly. Possibly just writing in the tickets or something, somewhere we can't see. Crying. But yeah, like I said before, we're joining New Epo's voice call this round and see what's popping off in there. I think it's going to be interesting. See what will happen. And these last two rounds, I mean, what are their points? I've not actually seen how far away their points are together in the current games. Let me just check it out.
I believe that Critical has 7 points and New Epoch has 8 points, so it's really close.
Oh, that's far, man. I don't know. I've never been great at maths, but I know that's a long way away. That's just a joke.
Yeah, so if Critical do manage to get 3 points out of the next 2 rounds, they would be ahead, which would give them a bigger chance for qualifying for the playoffs.
Yeah. I mean, as of now, the top 3 teams from order will be Team Pointings, Bing Wings, and then Revenge. After that is Guardians. So I mean, these teams like Critical, Limit, Chicago, and Nuepo, this is major for them. I think these last 4 rounds, right? 4 games, or was it 3? These last 3 games, it's gonna be tough on them. Oh yeah, my bad, but
Yeah, so it's going to be quite interesting because both teams still have a chance of qualifying if they manage to win a lot of points. So this game is definitely important because if one of the teams win, then they have a much larger chance of qualifying than the others. So definitely both teams are focused on winning right now.
Yeah, especially since they're so close to each other in terms of points, this might as well be like getting a huge head start over their opponents.
Yeah, this might even be the deciding factor in terms of like points and getting to playoffs.
yeah, for real. We're gonna see themselves now in 40 seconds, and you're right. It's gonna be hard, and I'm sure mentally they're possibly. I would be a bit demotivated, but I'm sure these teams are really strong here, and they're gonna be working together on trying to fix their strategies to work together and end up being possibly winners at the end of the day. You know, everyone's a winner except for Kai.
Right. Alright, so the players are pretty close to selfing at this point.
And I
Alright,
believe, go on.
yeah, I was going to ask you guys about predictions for this round.
Sheesh. Treasure, want to go first?
I mean, sure. To be honest, I think this round might be a tie because both teams are, as mentioned before, also focused on defense rather than offense first. So we might see a tie
Yeah.
here. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, from the first 20 seconds here, we saw a couple of Vavi players really pushing aggressively. And even like Mafios and one right now really forcing out their boundaries compared to the previous games. Or previous round, excuse me. So I don't know. I think you might be right about a tie happening, but I think Vavi players might even possibly win this at 2-1 or even 1-0. That's what I might go with. What
Also,
about
I
you,
would like
Carl?
to go on.
Yeah, go on. Go on.
We do see a change in, or changes in crossouts here. So we do see Shiny on Shaft, I believe, and we do see Richard on Smokey. So it will be quite interesting how this turns out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
that
right.
also plays a huge factor since they crossed twice for both halves. Sunshine sneaking through like the base with the flag. I don't know how he did that. Like to me, it looked like he just passed through. Like I don't know which 2 players it was, but like just passed through so neatly.
So as mentioned before, we do see both of the teams focused on defense. We see at least one player from both teams, or each team's staying in defense. Although we do see one pulling here. It's blocked by Shiny. It is a return.
Empty slot. Sunshine drives over Massa to return that flag. I don't think Critical are going to be happy about that one. Force pulling the flag. Sunshine there to help him, to trying to block antibiotic there. Richard trying to take a detour to still do some damage to Force before he captures the flag. One there, but he's not fast enough without his nitro. Flag does get returned by antibiotic.
Although Modest on the other side is pulling. He's still full health. He runs out of the nitro.
Mazza 0 HP. Empty slot is on New Epoch's flag there, but he doesn't have double armor, he doesn't have repair kits. So. Yeah, this does look at the first capture will be going to New Epoch.
Yeah, it looks really promising on their behalf as of now, but there is still 7 minutes to go. Straight away, Shiny will counter pull that flag, and there's not really any Vavi players. Sunshine will go there, and it's, oh my days, Force will get that return. I was not expecting that. Don't think he got out there as quickly as he was expecting to. But Modest will counter pull that, and also anything but both of them will get taken out, and flags will be returned.
Yeah, so about the pressure, I do think Critical is definitely feeling it way more right now, since they lost the previous round in the last couple seconds, and now in this beginning few minutes, like they already lost one flag, so they're really under pressure to attack more and try to pull New Epoch's flag.
But at the same time, we do see New Epoch being quite aggressive. They are still trying to go for flags, even though they're in the lead.
So. Yeah, so guys, we will be joining the Vavi voice channel now. So expect some new voices on it. Won't be us, just to let you know. And we'll be in there for a couple minutes. So let's dip, boys.
Там Жига без аптеки.
Окей. Я иду обратно.
Еще заходит.
Я слился.
Поле, смотрите флаг.
Я слился.
Смотрю.
Да.
Вы разберете.
Такой.
Смотря
Сейчас берешь лус.
Нет,
Флаг,
я не
флаг.
убил, я не
Мы не
убил.
разобрали. Лево уходит.
Он 0, он 0.
Вижу, все нормально. Верну.
Окей.
Окей.
Лево, центр шав.
Битый. Сейчас
Модус из...
Я ставил его.
Ладно.
Справа
Жига
теперь.
центр. Жига центр еще. Как постоянно что? Хорош.
У меня молот.
Молот центр.
Не зажимайте.
Нас
Не зажимайтесь, да.
Не зажимайтесь.
Еще
сильно.
право, смотрите, право по респам будет.
Полик право.
На 5 право, лево. Центр дрон.
Дром центр.
Я на
Лево
дрон.
пошел.
Они в тебя
Давай.
пушат, они в тебя пушат.
Шау центр. Шау центр.
Пулик снялся.
Флаг смотрите маленько.
Селся.
Сейчас слева.
Жига центр.
Слышишь?
Жига центр, ребят.
У нас флаг плохо, флаг
Флаг
очень плохо.
хуёв. Флаг надо помочь.
Без аптеки.
Я
помогу.
блочу. Я максимум блочу.
Хорошо.
Нормально.
Я иду лево, ребят.
Лево полик вверх.
Сверху вулкан.
Полик смотрите.
Смотрите вверх.
Право шафт будет, потом
Он пробует. Пробует направо.
Там шафты встречают.
На центр
Центра
пробует. На
много.
центр пробует.
Центра много.
Направо пробует.
Не, я держу нормально.
Там еще шаг, они вдвоем.
У нас
Нормально,
конвейер
нормально.
будет. У нас конвейер будет, смотрите.
Окей, я гляну. Жига, она не возит, я держу. Убирать молот. Очень битый.
Дал урон.
Снял, нормально, отлично.
Жига центр.
Давайте.
Хорошо.
Жига центр. Нормально.
Мафиос, что у них там?
Нормально.
Найс.
Не, там только один смока КД стоял.
Лево вверх шаут.
Я не уйду.
Смокобита. На
Работаю.
1500.
4, их
Окей.
справа 4.
So yeah, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, and I mean, I could hear a lot of call-outs there, but I mean, compared to the other voice channel, that was not as like over like lapping people. But what's your thoughts on how they're communicating? I mean, it's not.
Yeah, it sounded way more calm and collected than Critical Skull.
Yeah. What about you, Joshua?
Perhaps it's because of they're up one flag, they're a bit more calm, but yeah, they're also focused on defending as well, so who knows. And we do see something that almost becomes a pull for critical, but it gets returned.
Yeah, I saw that. Anything nearly pulling that flag, but he just couldn't get away in time. Oh, we're seeing empty slot up against the Shula, but empty slot will win that 1v1 there.
Mafia's pulling a flag from the empty base of critical, is pulling it towards force, but Antibiotic is there to block his path, doing a lot of damage with that firebird.
We do see a counter attack from critical with anything in antibiotic, but it seems like they get taken out. Although anything is pulling the flag, but he gets taken out.
Yeah, he couldn't get very far on 0 HP. Richard an empty slot trying it once again, but Richard is all on his own right now. His double armor is slowly running out, he doesn't have HP, but Shiny is still there to pick up the flag after him.
You see that shot from Modest taking out Richard from really nice tight angles there. But they will get that return. One will get that return, and also won't actually take out Muzza. So Muzza's still alive up against Sunshine. He is on cooldown though, so he won't be pulling that flag anytime soon. And there is only 1 minute and 15 seconds left, so clock is ticking for critical at this point.
Yeah, they do need to make something happen if they want to tie this up. They have 1 minute remaining.
Yeah.
You see Muzza, but yeah, it seems like New Epoch are really focused on defending and keeping the score 1-0.
Yeah, that makes sense. They obviously don't want to give up their advantage. But the empty slot is pulling like through the back of New Epoch's base, but he runs into a lot of resistance there. Although Antibiotic does manage to take over that flag, but Mafios is also pulling. He's trying to do some damage while slowly pulling the flag away from the critical players, and it does maybe end up being another capture for New Epoch.
It does.
He took advantage of the chaos from critical trying to pull that flag there.
Yeah, also, don't know if you noticed, but Modders try to do exactly the same thing, but they're all on respawn. But in the end of the day, Modest will take on the Modest, and New Epo will take on the third round there, making it 2-1 to them. And yeah, it's gonna be tough here on the last round. But I believe you gotta go to your own game now, Kai, don't?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. So guys, I have to go since I have to play my own game now. So good luck and see you another time.
Yeah, good luck to you too.
All right, thank you.
Good luck,
Bye,
bro.
guys.
Bye.
Adios. But yeah, with that being said, we also will be picking out the winners, and they should be on your screen. They are Dignify, Fin007.com, and also Mukin Tanker, I believe you say that. But with also that, the forms are open for the last time here, and we are going to be seeing the last round. And I mean, I definitely spoke too early, didn't I? They are up by 2-1 right now, with that being Vavalon. So, what's your thoughts on the last round, Treasure?
It does seem like New Epoch has more control at the moment, but we'll have to see if Critical can manage to pull it off here and win the last round, make it a tie. Do what New Epoch did in round 2, with a
Yes.
different cross out, of course.
Yes, I mean, it is 1-1 right now for both teams. And I don't know, do you think both teams will walk away with 2 points each? Or, I mean, I think it's going to be close. I think maybe Critical might actually tie this one out, possibly. But Vavalon in that previous round, they really did take advantage of when Critical were in their worst moments, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, I do think that New Epoch have it in them to pull this off and win the last round as well. Who knows? We'll have to see. as the players will self in, I believe, 10 seconds.
Yes, sir. And yeah, so I mean, 4 rounds I ran setups, definitely working out for them right now. Did not expect that. But yeah, players have selfed now, and this will be the last round of this game, and I believe will we be streaming enough one after this? I don't
I'm
think
not
so.
sure.
Yeah. But anyhow, that being said, already Antibiotic being the aggressor here.
Yeah, we see Critical going for early pushes quite often. We saw them pull an early flag in the first round as well. Although now we see New Epoch pulling. We see Force.
Might actually be good for them. Antibiotic's going to get taken out. Their force is really low. We'll drop it over to 1. And surely going to be an easy capture for them. Look at how the Shula's blocking them off. And he also will get that capture after 1 does get taken out. So really early flag for them. Again, once again, took advantage. They saw they were pushing in. They're going to sweep off their feet and go in again. And already Force, you can see him on top of that, on top. Jumps down onto Richard, and he's going to pull that flag through mid. No one's there. There's anything. Antibiotics going to die here. Ooh, nice Cairo shot from Richard there.
Nice return from Critical here. It was quite lucky for New Epoch that they all won their micro duels, so they managed to pull. But yeah, now we see Critical pulling. But they're quite surrounded by New Epoch.
Once again, anything. This Mafio's going to get taken out by the Shula there. The Shula stopped this again, and no, Modest will though. And the Shula's going to get that return there. Richard's on cooldown now, and it's 2v3 here, and they're all going to get taken out with no injuries to their bodies either.
Yeah, I mean, I think New Epoch are doing quite well, both on attack and on defense. I mean offense.
Yeah, I
Both on
completely
defense and
agree
offense.
with you.
Sorry.
Nice, it's all blessed. Anything running over that mine, eating it all up for dinner here. It's gonna be hard for anything. I mean, he keeps getting taken out here, and he's really trying to push his boundaries with Antibiotic, really forcing in there. It's 7 minutes and 25 seconds here. I mean, for Vavalon at this point, like I said, they're doing really good on attacking and defending, so it's definitely putting their spirits up in the air.
It does look like Critical are desperately trying to push here. We see Antibiotic go in. Perhaps he can pull. But he gets focused by Force. We do see anything going for a push as well. For Critical. But he gets surrounded as well. We also see Shiny, so it's a 2v2 now. Perhaps he can pull.
Melting 1, but 1's possibly going to take him out, and he doesn't actually. Shiny's got no DA, he's got that Nitro is running out. Mafios, his shot gets missed here, but that flag will drop, and can Mafios return that flag? But, oh, he does.
He barely returns that flag.
I thought he died on my screen, he died. On the other hand, Force will pull that flag, and he does get taken out by Shiny.
We do see anything pull on the other side here. For Critical. He has taken out. Seems like Shiny will pick up the flag, but he gets met by Mafios and Force. And it does look like a return for New Epoch, yep.
Yeah, the touch tips there, and was unlucky for them for the Shula being there at the right time.
Yeah, we see an attack from both teams here actually. We see Force pulling the flag for New Epoch, and we also, yeah, okay, it's gonna be a return.
Surely, yeah, it's really hard at this point because I think both teams are playing really well here on offense and defense. Like like I said, especially with Avalon, they're I think they're MVPing this game, especially with that one capture in the early stages. But gotta give props to Critical as well. Like they're doing well on attacking and defending. They're not letting them capture another point at this stage. But it's hard because there's only 5 minutes left, and if they want to win, they want to win at least another point here. To end up getting 2 points in the end of the day, they gotta win this game, right? So
Yeah, they gotta capture at least 2 flags to get more points.
yeah. It's like adding
That's-
maths up in my head. It was confusing me a little bit. I was like, wait a minute, 1+1.
A bit of server lag here.
Just reading
Do
chat.
we do see Modest going for a pull. He's pulling through the center. He's only met by Muzza. He's still pulling. This could be a potential capture for Nyopo here. And it looks like he does pull all the way. It's 2-0 for Nyopo.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, I think it's down the drain from Critical at this point. Just under 4 minutes here. They're pleading for that flag. Muzza will pick up that flag, but surely it's gonna get met by the Shula. Drives into the wall, but Shiny picks up the flag. On the other hand, Forces there, blocking them all off, taking them all out. And
It does look like Modest manages to pull again.
oh my days. Yeah.
He went completely unnoticed through the whole base of Critical.
Jeez Louise. I don't know what to say. It's kind of yikes at this point. Babylon just really changed the tables, didn't they?
Yeah, it does seem like they have better control at the moment.
I was not expecting this at all.
It looks like Critical, when they do manage to pull, they're so focused on pulling that they don't notice players going in sneaky from Nyopo.
Yeah, you're right. And I've even noticed, I think it was in the second round, I think it was Sunshine. It was actually when Critical were pulling. They saw that flag being taken, but he didn't even flinch, and that they managed to capture. And even like now, they did capture, like Shiny just captured, but I don't think they were worried about when they're capturing. But I might be wrong. Anything's might pull this possibly out, but Mafio's gonna take him out with a million shots being taken to that body at that point.
It's quite interesting how Matthews is sometimes using the striker's ability to shoot 3 shots at once.
Yeah, exactly.
We do see Shiny pull another flag here, but he gets taken out. Critical still need to capture at least 3 more flags if they want to tie this
I
up.
don't think it's even possible, mate. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it does seem hard. 90
Especially,
seconds left.
yeah, especially how it's going with Avalon.
It doesn't look like they're stopping.
Nah, Critical are really trying at this point. I mean, you can see they're all scattered around there at Avalon's base at this point, but they're just getting unlucky with these spawns, really. One obvious server lag, one's gonna really deal the damage. Modest gets met on the other side, and you see they just get that return. It's easy as. The Shula, on the other hand, is 1v3ing, trying to pull that flag against empty slot. Anything, and also Muzabut will get taken out. And yeah, with that being said, it will be all over on the table for Critical, and Avalon will be winning these 3 points here. Yeah.
Yeah, so it does look like New Epoch are gonna win this, get 4 points, and Critical is gonna get 1 point.
Yeah, so I mean, in the end of the day, at least neither team got all 6 points, which is a good thing, right? But obviously, Critical, I don't think they're going to be happy with any winning those 1 point. But I mean, Babylon, exceptionally well played from them, especially in those last 2 rounds. But anyhow, winners should be on your screen, and yeah.
Yeah, and the
Okay.
winners are Captain Assad, Benefactor, and Dessert. Congrats to the winners. You will receive your promo codes via Forum PM. So make sure to have logged in to Forum PMs at least once. To English Forum PMs. Or forums, sorry.
Yes, sir. And you'll be getting a message from Kai, like I said, within 1 or 2 days. But with that being said, I believe we don't actually have another stream for today, unfortunately. But I really do hope you enjoyed watching these tedious 4 rounds on Iran setups. But in the end of the day, like Treasure did say, Vavlon will be walking away with those 3 points and Critical with only one, unfortunately. But really well played from both teams, and we saw some great clips as well. We saw a couple free kills there. But yeah, I really hope everyone's doing great. Good luck to Kai. I want to say thank you, Treasure versus and Kai, and all of you guys for watching, and hope you have a good day. Peace.